Yes, don't move the mag on now. Yes, I break down this Steph Curry a couple days ago. Yes, cause he come out and said the moon landing was a hoax. And I told you one thing. Take a listen. Now, today we go talk about this Steph Curry right here that you see on screen. Yeah, I already break him down, show you it's a devil puppet. But now he go come out and say the moon landing was a hoax. Yes, we all know. But this one right here is a devil puppet, no doubt. And they did tell him to say that. Just like the Kyrie Irving came out and said, yes, the earth is flat. That's how they do it. B.O.B. Of course, they are devil puppet on the masses. Yes, and working mind games on the people. After a while, this one right here go back up on his word. Just remember the mag tell you. They put Bam! Like I don't tell you people, I never miss. But not every time I take credit for what I say. Because I know 100% what it is already. Now, take a listen to this right here with this so-called Steph Curry. And just like I tell you right on the money, he will back up on his word. Here we go.
NBA's Steph Curry says moon landing was fake. NASA schools him hard. It seems that Stephen Curry, who plays for NBA team Golden State Warriors, doesn't believe that we have stretched our legs on the soil of the moon. Curry appearing on the Ringer's Wingin' It podcast, along with
nothing but setup for the dumb people. It's all a setup. I told you already. It is a setup with those so-called podcasts hosted by these so-called NBA players. Of course, it's a fake shit. 100% they use it for propaganda. No doubt. And here we go with the fake moon landing. They fool the dumb people. And of course, there's a lot of people believe in it. Of course, they're dumb.
Two basketball player hosts suggested that this great achievement never happened, reported the
Great achievement, yes, reported by the New York Times. Of course, it's bullshit. 100%. You have no ground to stand on with this moon landing. It's 100% fake.
New York Times. We ever been to the moon? He asked. The others, in unison, agreed that the answer was no, reported the Times.
Look at Steph Curry's shoe. Look at it right there. It's the UURCC. Anywhere you want to take it. 33 numerology.
They're going to come get us, Curry replied. Sorry, I don't want to start conspiracies.
All they're doing is mocking the masses. That's all they do with these devil puppet. I told you, he's one of them. Wow.
Atlanta Hawks digital contender Annie Finberg and another podcast host then asked Curry, "You don't think so?" Nah, he said. Following Curry's remark, Finberg expressed some skepticism, asking Curry to clarify, and he said he did not believe the United States had landed on the moon, leading to a short discussion of some of the more popular conspiracy theories, including one asserting that the film director Stanley Kubrick had staged the entire thing, wrote the Times.
Just don't say it out there like it ain't true. It is true. It's a Hollywood thing to show the people this dark rock right here and tell you it's the moon. Nothing but a fucking TV set. They are right there, you hear me? In the studio, a lot of people say, oh, they go to Arizona. Nah, they don't have to go nowhere. It's all movie studio, TV. Back in 1969, people was dumbed down to the whole thing. They're bouncing around and people don't understand. It's just slow motion. Not even VCR was existed at that point. There you go.
The Kubrick conspiracy theory alleges that prior to the July 16, 1969 launch of Apollo...
Look what they're going, people. They're going a tin file. You believe it? The thing they call a lunar module, it's a fucking tin file. It's bullshit, 100%. And if you do go to that so-called Johnson Space Station and see it, of course it can never fly. It's bullshit. 100% in. It's just a fucking pan they put together for the dumb people. And I told you, all museum is fake. Just wake up to that reality. I know it's bitter. All museum is 100% fake. Take it from the band.
The U.S. knew that the mission would be a failure, so they decided to call in the well-known film director of 2000...
No, they didn't know it wasn't going... What didn't mean they know it was going to fail? They know it's a damn light. You think they're fucking dumb? They know they can never go on the moon, but it's an operation to fool the dumb people. 100%. Part of their ball herd teaching and selling the masses space. Yes, when you look up in the sky and you see the blue, you can never go to that. Never. It's a top, a dome, people. Wake your ass
1.
up.
A space odyssey to stage the landing.
Of course.
After NASA heard what Curry suggested regarding the organization's successful mission, they
All
decided to
planned.
keep a good humor and invite him to their lab.
Yes, invite them to their lab. Why don't you invite somebody with some sense? Somebody that really going for the establishment neck. Why don't you go and take one of those critics and take them to the place right here, Johnson Center, and show them the Houston fucking Space Center. Show them. Why Steph Curry? Because he is a puppet, just like the fucking NASA people.
Love for Mr. Curry to tour the lunar lab at our Johnson Space Center in Houston, perhaps the next time the Warriors are in town to play the Rockets, said Allard Butel, a NASA spokesman. We have hundreds of pounds of moon rock stored there, and the Apollo...
Hundreds of thousands of pounds of moon rock. And you see when they so-called leave the moon, people, they have rocks in that fucking little thing that they so-called leaving. How they get that much rocks in a fucking news model? You better wake your ass up. It's fakery. 100%
mission control.
Barrage.
During his visit, he can see firsthand what we did 50 years ago, as well as what we're doing now to go back to the moon in the coming...
What you're doing now to get back to the moon. NASA said they lost the technology that they used to go to the moon 1969, people. You believe it? Wow, they lost the technology. So now they have to come up with new technology, but they're still sitting there with the same fucking shit they go show you, Steph Curry. The same fucking lunar model sitting right there, but they can't go back. What kind of technology you need if you have the fucking vehicle that you went in? Get out of here.
Years, but this time to stay. There is also a page on NASA's website that explains why the conspiracy theory is the figment of people's imagination.
Yes, so now NASA know why the people say it's a fake moon landing. Listen what they say. Listen this.
There are answers to all the questions raised by the non-believers, but one of the strongest arguments besides LRO's evidence is that all the Apollo missions were independently tracked by England and Russia, our allies and enemies.
That's bullshit. Not no allies. They are all the same, people. And this is how you go wake up on the mag bitter truth. I already told you, every single world leader, no matter where they come from, if they're president, prime minister, run a country, they all together. You understand? They all together to make the one world government. That's what you need to know. They all the same. You need to wake up. You think England and fucking Russia gonna say, oh, yeah, America, you didn't go nowhere. England have a lot of psyop that they run on their people. Also Russia, they all run psyops on their people. Just like North Korea tell their people they're gonna launch a fucking weapon on America. Of course it's a fucking psyop. They can't do that. They can't do shit. They don't have no rocket. It's fake shit. 100%. Every one of those world leaders lie to their people. And none of them ain't go confess. Because they all from the same tree.
Both of whom sent letters of congratulations after the moon landings.
Yes,
in the midst of a heated space race.
They send congrats after the moon landing. You better wake your ass up. All of them in cahoots. Wow.
Backed by England and Russia, our allies and enemies, both of whom sent letters of congratulations after...
Yes, they're your enemies, but they're sending letters of congratulations. It's bullshit. They're all friends, people. You better wake up and look at Steph Curry right here with the man drag. Right there, post up and call it a wife. He's a big part of the agenda. That's what you need to know.
The moon landings. In the midst of a heated space race, the Russians would have called our bluff if the landings had not actually happened.
Wow,
NASA...
if that's what you go use, you're dumb as fuck. Yes, they go call your bluff and they also say they're out there. They also say they're in space. What's wrong with you? Russia is lying just like America said they're in space. A matter of fact, all of them say they're in the same fucking satellite going around the earth. Yes, they're rubbing shoulders in there, so-called. So you need to wake your ass up. Why would Russia come out and say America lying? And they also lie and say they're there too. What a dumb shit. They also lie and say they're in space. Why they go come out and say America lie that they went to the moon and they lie too? Wow.
Says, referring to the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. Curry was lucky that Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon, wasn't nearby.
Wow, Buzz Aldrin, the one that confessed, the one that come out and tell the little kid the other day, I have a video on it on the Bitter Truth. He basically came out and said, yes, we need never go. That's why we can never go back, because we never went to begin with. What is people saying? They're blind?
When conspiracy theorist Bart Sibrel confronted Aldrin in 2002 and said to him...
This is the reason why right here. This is the reason, because he punched somebody in the face for confronting him. Get the fuck out of here. There's way more evidence out there than that right there.
You're the
With
one
the
who said
same
you
Buzz
walked on the
Aldrin.
moon when you didn't. Aldrin punched him in the face.
Yes, the same fucking guy. The same Aldrin. Always do the same thing. People need to wake up. They always tell you the real truth, that they never went to the moon. Look at this right here, people. This is where they get the rock that they have selling and basically telling Curry to come look at. You better wake up. All of them working their brain on the people. And I already told you, Steph Curry was go back up on his word, just like the rest of Sodomites that pretend to be on the public side. I'm gone.